I want you to go ahead and I want you to cut to anywhere you want in the deck. Shallow, deep, in the middle, right there?
Yep.
Okay, we will mark the spot where you cut to. Now, Julia, in just a moment, you're going to look at the card that you cut to, but it's really, really important. I have to stress this, is that you memorize your card, okay?
Sure.
Because it's not very magical if you don't know your card, okay?
That is true.
All right, so for the first time, go ahead and look at the card where you cut to. Show the card around, make sure you see it too, of course. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, all right, and what we're gonna do is this, go ahead and place the card on top. Okay, and we're gonna shuffle on your card like this. And finish shuffling like that. And Julia,
Yep.
now I don't know where your card is or what your card is, but instead of me being I'm a pretty good magician and I can cheat, I want you to find your card, okay?
Okay.
You got it?
Yes.
All right. So go ahead and I want you to take the deck. Okay. And now I want you to deal down and spell your card out. Okay. So basically it's this. If your card was the 9 of hearts, right? You're going to go N-I-N-E-O-F. So I don't know what your card is, but just deal down and just spell your card, okay?
Okay.
All right, go for it. Wow, she's doing it like in a row. That's pretty cool. Did it?
Yeah.
Okay, would you be impressed if the next card you turned over was your card?
Yes.
Turn it over.
That's the card.
Stunned into silence.
I don't.
Okay, so this is the explanation for the spelling bee card trick. This is a really amazing trick because the magic happens in their hands, and whenever magic happens in their hands, it tends to be a more powerful effect. So to do the spelling bee card trick, you want to have a card that you want to force on the volunteer. In this case, it's the 3 of clubs. That goes on top of the deck, and 3 of clubs is 12 letters, so make sure you keep that in mind, the number 12. And as previously explained before, make sure you know how to do a basic overhand shuffle, which was taught in a previous tutorial. So you begin, yes, with the card that you want to force on top, and remember the number 12 to do the running cards move during the trick. Okay, so that being said, you're going to start by having them take out a card. You can do the whole joke about, oh, any card you want. During the performance, I did that and joked around a little bit and pretended, to force them the card. You can do that if you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a very simple force. This is probably one of the easiest forces to do. This is just a basic cut force. So you're going to have the cards on the table like this, and you're going to tell them to cut wherever they want. Shallow, in the middle, deep, however they want, how many cards. And you're going to cut. Just do that. And then you're going to say, okay, we will mark the spot where you cut to. And they honestly don't really know what you're talking about, but they'll just go along with that. And then you're going to say, okay, now in just a moment you're going to take the card where you randomly cut to. And it's important that you memorize the card because it's not very magical if you don't know your card. Now, I don't need to actually say this stuff at this point. I'm saying this Actually, I am saying this at this point because I need to have you need in order for this force to work, you need a little bit of a time delay because you are just forcing the top card, and it becomes glaringly apparent if you just cut and then you don't let any time get delayed, and okay, they're gonna know. So you just go like this. You say, okay, let's mark the spot where you cut to. You talk about the importance of memorizing your card. I mean, that's what I do. You can add your own thing. That's kind of what I do. And then you say, okay, and then after you explain that, and you say, okay, for the first time, please take the card where you cut to. And this force is so easy. It fools everyone. At least just about any layman. It's so easy. It makes me laugh. It really does. So they show the card around, and they show it to themselves, and of course, important that they know their card. And you just force the 3 of clubs, and you're going to ask them to place the card on top. And you say, okay, we're gonna. And you can say, without looking at your card, we're going to shuffle, and make sure you do it face up. And you're going to shuffle 12 cards, because that's the number of cards that as how to spell 3 of clubs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're doing this in your head, and that goes on top. Now, this is important. This part's important. So as soon as you place those cards on top, you immediately want to keep shuffling a little bit more. This is because it is not with an observed spectator will kind of see what you're doing, and that you're counting down cards. The exact. Wait a minute. He just overhead shuffled the exact number of cards that the volunteer dealt. So it's good to just do a little bit of extra shuffling just to get a little bit of a subterfuge, I guess would be the right word for that. So it's important though you don't shuffle too far down. You don't do the whole thing. You just do maybe like half or so, and you just kind of place them on top like that. So after you do that, so they think the cards are shuffled, and then at this point you say, now as a magician, I can cheat. Now I don't know where your card is or what your card is, but I can cheat, and I can manipulate the deck and find your card. So I don't want to do that. I want you to find your own card. Can you do that for me? Cool. Alright, now what I'm going to do is this. I want you to go ahead and I want you to spell your card by dealing down one at a time on the table. So for example, if your card was the 6 of hearts, S, I, X, O, F, etc. So I just want you to spell your card by using this deck. And then you explain that, and then they go, the 3 of clubs. Now it's up to you. I mean, you can say, okay, now just you can just say just for just so there's no confusion here, and for anyone else that's watching this effect, watching this trick, just say out loud. I mean, you have the card, so I can't do anything anyway, but just out loud, just say your card, and then do a 3 of clubs, he or she will say, and good. Now just go, the T, H. So kind of people understand. I didn't do that in the performance, but you certainly have that option to do that. H R E E O F C L U B S, and then you say, wouldn't it be amazing if the next card you turn over was the three of clubs? That'd be pretty cool. And it's the three of clubs. So that is the explanation for the spelling bee card trick.